Hello, my loves, and it's nice to see you again. It's been a while since I've done a reading, mostly because for quite some time, a number of divine feminines who are on the twin flame journey have been called not to use tarot for quite some time because, at least for myself, it was because I was still learning to trust my own intuition. So for quite a while, I was called not to even use tarot even for myself. So I don't know if there are any other divine feminines out there who also felt the same thing. But that's how it's been going for me. I also didn't know if this is something that I wanted to continue to do. Sorry about the background noise. That is my dog walking around. So as I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to continue with this. We're going to try it for a little while and see where it goes. Simply because when I was speaking with Spirit the other day, there's my dog, they basically told me that I shouldn't be shying away from all forms of my own personal expression, and that doing tarot is one of those means of my self-expression. So that's why I've come back to this, because I'm using it as a form of creative outlet. So I am trying this to not try and take it too seriously, but to do it to have fun and to be a little creative with it. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the same format I'm going to use every time. I might try different formats out. But we'll see where it goes. So I hope you stick around. And I hope you enjoy. I already started the reading with a couple of cards from the Good Tarot. The first one is the Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is basically speaking to accumulated abundance through self-discipline and hard work. So this is reaping what you sow and coming into that abundance. So all the seeds that were planted earlier are now coming to fruition and are ready to be harvested. And then with this card also came out the Six of Earth, which is also the Six of Pentacles, which speaks of reciprocity. So not only are you getting wealth, your abundance is coming in, whether it's in the form of tangible financial wealth. It could also be love. It could be other forms of abundance. Not all abundance comes in forms of monetary means, but this speaks of reciprocity, the Six of Pentacles. So there will be a lot of give and take and receiving. So you'll finally be in a position, quite possibly, to be more generous. But you've also come into this space finally of being able to receive abundance, and that can be very difficult. There are a lot of things that can prevent you from receiving your abundance without understanding why. So for the rest of this, I've already pulled some extra oracles here. There seems to be a lot of green today, so that might speak to the heart chakra. Maybe someone needs their heart chakra opened. So I'm going to set those aside for now. I'm going to also pull a card from this deck, which is the classical Mythology Oracle, and then a card from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck as well. And then we'll pull some from cards from the Tarot of the Divine. So we'll start with these ones. Down there. Okay. I'll do 6 of these, 3 top cards, and 3 clarifiers. Okay. And 3 clarifiers. All right, so we're speaking of achieving abundance, reaching a place of reciprocity. This also is speaking, we have the 4 of Swords here, which speaks to a time of rest. So there may be a need for a time of rest at this time. But first, I am going to look at these 2. So the first one is Gaia, Great Mother, Earth energy, growth and renewal. So some of you may be called to being more in touch and grounding a lot more, getting in touch with Mother Earth. First Pentacles are all about the physicality of being in touch with what's manifesting in reality. And this speaks also of renewal and growth. So you are definitely in that space of renewal and growth. And we have number 46. It's drawing my attention. And that reduces down to 10. So this is the end of a cycle. Beginning of a new cycle. And then we have dissipating. Dissipating the yellow chakra, which is the solar plexus. So this is about empowerment. This is a warning of not being complacent, not if you've got good ideas or you have an idea that's been brewing and you've been working on it and dreaming about it. This talks about actually not just dreaming about it, but actually doing something about it. Because you could end up always down the road if you don't act on it. I find myself, something that I've noticed is that you could have an idea come to you and you'll play around with it in your head, but if you don't act on it, then that idea actually goes away and it goes on to the next person and then to the next person until it lands with the person who's going to actually act on it and fulfill that idea. So they're saying whatever you have percolating in your mind of what you want to do, don't sit on it. Don't become complacent with it. This is a time to take action. Or it will be a time to take action soon. Even if it's just like very small steps. You don't have to jump wholeheartedly in a lot of times. You just need to do one small thing. Do that little bit of research on one concept, idea, or one particular area. And that can actually go a lot to moving the energy forward. Okay, so let's do this next card. Okay, so we have the Chariot in reverse, which is like a full stop here. So they're really saying, you know, while you have this idea, this might actually be a time to be waiting. Because especially if you are learning how to receive, if you are identify as a divine feminine, part of learning to receive is allowing yourself to be still, to not always be taking action. And to allow others to do things for you. You know, for a long time, I know some people are going to probably hate this, but for a long time with the women's movement, you know, women used to get upset about, you know, having the door held open for them and whatnot, and it became the symbol of being, oh, she's too weak to open her own doors and that type of thing. But for me, it was never about being too weak to open my own door. It was a matter of respect. If someone is opening the door for you, that they are showing you respect. It was a man's way of showing a woman respect. So, in that regard, allow yourself to be open to having things done for you. Like if someone holds the door open for you, or if, you know, if you need help carrying something, or you know, even if sometimes you can feel really alone sometimes, and if say you're cleaning your house or whatever, and it's feeling overwhelming, sometimes you just need to reach out to someone and just ask them, you know, whether it's a family member or a friend or a neighbor or something, to say, hey, I'm really struggling with this. Do you mind helping me out for a little bit? Just help be the moral boost I need to try and get some of this tackled, you know. So asking for help, opening your heart to receive, seems to be the really big theme here. But you are coming into your abundance. Yeah. So 3 of Cups. So 4 Swords, the Chariot in reverse, the 3 of Cups upright. You see, it's a celebration here, and it's community. It's being together with those of like-mindedness, not being alone. Appreciating family, appreciating your community is coming to mind right now. And so if you have been a little bit withdrawn from your family, and this won't be for everyone, obviously. If you are estranged from your family for good reasons, then there's a good reason. But But if you're on a spiritual awakening and you truly love your family members, and there's no real reason why you've been estranged from them, or you've pulled away from them, basically, because you've gone into hermit mode, or you've done this quiet solitude. It now may be time to reconnect in a quiet way, like just, a simple gathering, get together, have coffee, that type of thing. Okay. So appreciating the connections that you do cherish. But also making sure that those connections are actually for your best interest and are truly valuable for yourself and for your highest good and for their highest good as well. Okay, so we have Page of Pentacles underneath the Four of Swords. And this is speaking to new beginning here. Something new coming in, a new financial, a new project coming forward, a new idea coming forward, being presented. It could be in the way of a person. Here we have the Four of Wands under the Chariot. Four of Wands under the Chariot. Four of Wands is usually about celebration, family gatherings, community gatherings. This could be a love interest. Maybe they're saying just hold off on this for a bit. Or there may have been a delay in this coming forward. There could have been a delay in it coming forward, this celebration. The waiting may be passing, and now it's time to celebrate. It's time to get back together with people, to communicate, bringing in this new idea. It could be a new love interest coming in with the Four of Wands. Like, this could have been on hold because you weren't in a position to receive until now. And your abundance now coming in. So this is now coming forward. There seems to have been a little bit of conflict between groups you're associated with, or co-workers or friends or family. And it's not always something that you need to engage in. You just need to be aware of where you draw the line for yourself and to have your own boundaries. Okay. Back to this. So, reclaiming the feminine. Reclaiming the feminine. So this is getting back in touch with the divine feminine. Yeah. This is very much like the Three of Cups here. So having that close-knit community that can support each other. You can see how all their energies are intermingling and how they're coming together to create something. So that's what this could be speaking to also. I'm golden. Number 8. So, yes, this is definitely reflecting the Nine of Pentacles here. I am golden. So it's almost like everything you touch is turning to gold. And you'll be able to spread your wealth. whether that is in love or friendships or gifts, money, whatever it is. So you are really coming into your higher self now. Transformation. Yeah. You've definitely been going through some transformation. And that could have been the reason why you're experiencing this quiet period. And this could still be carrying on a bit, but we're coming out of it now. It's time to make sure you get grounded here. Don't become complacent. Really feel into your solar plexus and take back your power. Again, your solar plexus. Here. And here. So you've gone through some really big transformations here. I have these 3 little cards. These are a little bit different. These are the Faerie Wisdom cards. So we have the Boggle Fairy, the number 11. In the season of spring. Conscientious completion brings results. Prophetic imagining becomes real. So, yeah, again, prophetic imaginings become real. So again, something that you're thinking of, a project or something you are wanting to do is now going to be coming to fruition. So you take that initiative with this. Take that initiative. Be in your golden energy here. I am going to get the book for this though, because these cards do actually talk a little bit more. They have a little bit more description in them as well. And that was for spring. Spring fairies. 11. Okay. Avoid the temptation to transgress what you're in. Pardon me. Avoid the temptation to transgress what your instinct dictates is right, and you will be victorious during a testing time. There is unexpected financial gain and reward for ingenuity from a friend, relative, or employer. Plans for future activities and social engagements will find you in novel places and among new people, doing surprising things. Your patience and perseverance will be rewarded with treasures beyond your expectations at the best of all possible times. Your fairy godmother has never been so busy. So yeah, it's talking about coming together with people, working together, helping this idea come forward. Hi, Bart. Okay, this one. The Puka, the fall spirit. Nature weaves its magic spell. Bright renewal follows recuperation. So bright renewal follows recuperation. So it's been in this time of recuperation, this time of stillness, time of looking in. And now it's time to become your bright self. You've gone through that transformation. Let's see. That is number 12 for fall. Okay. A brush with fate brings consequential rewards, renewing your self-confidence and your sense of purpose to continue working in a forward direction. A new solution arrives, and matters easily fall into place. Even misfortune will change to good fortune. Your mind, brought into symmetry and poise, expresses its maximum power. Your success is the art of your trained faculties. When receiving praise, your natural modesty will bring you ever greater regard. And the last one is the People of Peace, which is another spring fairy card. Peace and harmony reign supreme. Wish fulfillment. So there is going to be peace and harmony. And the wish is coming true. So this is like your wish coming true for you. Whatever this is, your abundance coming in. There may be love. Maybe your own stability. A project you're wanting to fulfill. You want a sense of independence, but also coming and finding your community. That's number 10. Good fortune befalling you will induce a mellow, peaceful mood that adorns your existence. There is the promise of an abundant wealth of happiness, especially in one area of your life that is of most concern to you. Your versatility ensures the success of your principles. Parental love and domestic harmony make their presence felt. Feuds end and peace reigns supreme. You will enjoy a long-awaited and well-deserved oasis of calm and security. So you're definitely coming into this time of abundance, the time of receiving and giving, reclaiming your feminine energy, finding your tribe, finding those whom you are meant to love and who are meant to love you. So I hope this finds everyone well, and I wish you all the best, and thank you for joining me today. And I'll see you next time. Okay, guys? So take care. Bye-bye.